Hawkeye sports are in full swing. I know Iowa football kicks off this Saturday, and if anyone is more of a bigger Hawkeye fan than I am, it's Zach, Mackey, and Olivia. I'm going to toss it over to them for an update.
There you go, Brad. So many Hawkeye sports are being welcomed home for the first time in the 2016 school year.
Iowa volleyball has 4 home matches this weekend, but we start with the buzz around campus, Iowa football.
And Iowa football is close to being in full swing. Katie Sextro has more on how the players and coaches are feeling about their first game of the season this Saturday.
Nerves, excitement, anticipation, you name it, the football team is feeling it with their first game against Miami, Ohio, only 3 days away. So is this Iowa football team ready to pull off another incredible season? And how exactly are they going to get the job done?
The jitters of, just having the first game under your belt. During the course of the season, you start to develop a routine. It's a lot easier because you really know what to expect. First game of the season, you don't really have any brand new film on them. So, they can come out, completely different than what you've been game planning for. So, you just got to be ready for that. But we're confident in the game plan that we have to stomp them. And, we just need to go out there and execute it.
Everybody on the team's put in a lot of preparation. So, obviously you're going to be nervous, but knowing that you have that preparation makes you feel a little bit comfortable.
Coming out in the Swarm, getting back in Kinnick, is very exciting. Going against another team after being, against our own offense for 3 long weeks in camp, and it feels good, that the season is finally approaching us, and we have a game coming up this Saturday.
We're looking at it as we're coming out of an 0-2 last 2 games, and we want to come out and, Miami, Ohio's coming into Kinnick on Saturday to beat us at home, and we're looking at them as a team that, we don't want that to happen, so we're preparing like they're a great team, which they are.
We're going to do our best to prepare based on the film that we have. They've got a lot of returning starters. We expect those guys to be better players, just like I hope our guys coming back are better as well. And just look forward to getting out there and starting the season.
Obviously, the coaches are ready for some competition. The players are ready for some more experience, and I am definitely ready to be back inside Kinnick Stadium. Reporting outside the practice facility, this is Katie Sextro for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Now the Hawks will be back in action this Saturday at 2:30 inside Kinnick Stadium.
Very exciting, Zach. We will see one group who hasn't been talked about too much on Saturday, and Taylor Brooks is standing by on our position preview set to tell us who it is. Taylor?
Thanks, Zach and Olivia. A lot of talk surrounding Iowa football has either been about how experienced the defense is or how quarterback C.J. Beathard is finally healthy. But what about the offensive line? Iowa is known for producing stellar linemen, including Brandon Scherf and Austin Blythe, and the group this season should not be overlooked. Let's find out why.
2 months ago, ESPN released its 2016 unit watch list, naming the Hawkeyes' offensive line #1 in the country, with returning veterans like left tackle Cole Croston and right guard Sean Welsh. Plus, returning to the lineup after injuries last season is Boone Myers at left guard and Ike Butker at right tackle. This group seems to have the chemistry that will last.
I think we've done a great job of gelling, and I would say by now we're a tight-knit group, and I think we're ready for Saturday.
Experience, the more snaps you get, obviously, the better you're going to be. So I'd say that's the main thing.
A switch was made from spring practice to fall camp, with Sean Welsh moving from center to right guard and true sophomore James Daniels sliding into the center position, making this O-line very versatile.
He knows what he's doing in there, and you got to know what you're doing. If you're playing center, you're making the IDs or the quarterback, the offensive line. So he's done a good job of that.
Brian's been moving guys back and forth, and it's definitely nice to have offensive linemen who can play a lot of different positions, and having guys who can play center and guard, tackle and guard is nice because you never know who's going to go down during a game. And, if we have something happen in a game like we did last year, it's nice to have guys step in there that you've played next to.
The offensive trench may have lost Austin Blythe and Jordan Walsh to the NFL, but that is making opportunity more prominent on and off the field.
We've had guys step up for people who we lost. We've lost, Austin Blythe on the offensive line, and, we've had guys step up and fulfill leadership roles.
Unlike what Colin Coward said about Iowa and the NFL draft this season,
Iowa football all year whined about, we deserve this and we deserve that, and all year long I said with Iowa football, you've got no NFL players.
You better watch out for these guys, Coward.
Cannot wait to see what he comes up with this season about Iowa. Always very entertaining. But we wrap up our position previews on Thursday when I hash out Iowa's secondary plus their linebackers. Liv and Zach, back to you.
Thanks, Taylor. The Iowa volleyball team is currently 3-0 on the year, and the crew hopes to stay with those winning ways as they welcome teams from across the country for the Hawkeye Classic on Friday and Saturday.
And this will be the first time back in Carver since the new renovations.
I'm super excited for Carver, and just the new video board and all the new atmosphere stuff is going to make it really great. It's always great, but just to be in front of our own home fans and in the place where we love to play, it's just going to be one of a kind.
Yeah, having the new Jumbotron is just unbelievable. That big four-sided thing hanging up there on top of the court is really awesome.
Many Hawkeye sports coming up this weekend.
And we will have a full preview of the Hawkeyes soccer, field hockey, and football game to come. Bradley, back to you at the desk.